31 degrees in Detroit, Ann Arbor at 30. We're at Howell at around 31. One thing I want you to see here, a lot of us are still below the freezing mark despite the sunshine that we have. And that's setting the stage for where we're headed into the day tomorrow. So taking you outside, it's pretty nice out there. Feels like 31. Winds are fairly light from the west at just 3 miles per hour. But let's take you through this. Here's a look at what we're tracking and what you need to know. Just a quiet day today. All attention's going to shift to the New Year's Day storm. So your New Year's Eve will be fine. New Year's Day is a different story. We're expecting a wintry mess to move in, with ice being the primary threat here. And I'll walk you through that in just a moment. And then the weekend weather doesn't look too bad, doesn't look great, but not nearly as bad as what we're expecting for Friday. Some rain and snow will be possible. The storm is already developed. We're just tracking it at this point, sitting over Texas. It's eventually going to make its way up towards the Great Lakes. You notice the trail of alerts and advisories that are in effect out ahead of this storm system. And here's the setup. This is the area of high pressure. That's why we're dealing with some clear skies now. But look at the temperatures underneath this pressure system here. We have temperatures in the 20s, the 30s, all below freezing. This system is slowly going to drift east, and it's going to take that cold air that you just saw with it as it drifts east. So while that cold air is in place, temperatures are actually going to be warming above the surface in the form of producing some rain, and that sets the stage for that wintry mix to move in. So we're expecting this to arrive into the late morning hours of Friday, and notice that it stays with us all the way through the afternoon and the evening. And if you look closely, some locations may never see the changeover to all rain, and that's the concern that we have with this ice potential going into your Friday. So your forecast for the rest of today, let's just say it looks pretty quiet. We'll have temperatures in the 30s, 34 degrees will be the high temp. Into tonight, 24 will be the low. And jumping ahead into that 7-day forecast, a 34 again for Friday with that wintry mix of ice possible. So that's definitely going to be one of those caution type days. And then we slightly warm up towards the weekend, but it's still not going to be pretty with more rain and snow on the way.